Good afternoon, nieces and nephews. This is again UncleGamer. I'm bringing to you live the UncleGamer Network. I am playing some Conan. You know, across the series of games I've been playing lately, I realize I've been playing a lot of adventure and world building at the same time between the Fallout games, this, and there's something else I'm playing right now. For some reason, it's just I'm drawing a blank on it. But with that being said, let's get right to it. Sweet. When I first started playing this game, the controls to control your thralls and companions were a lot more clunky. They're very clunky. Let's just say that. And but they're a little smoother. A lot smoother, I'll say. You know, when you're trying to just direct them from one place to another, get them out of trouble. That was you lose a lot of thralls simply because you couldn't stop them from attacking the first thing that came at them. And everything, and then when maybe they're getting overwhelmed and you didn't, and you're trying to get them out of trouble. And you got to go through this whole radio wheel of, oh no, not there, but there. No, now you just say flee or return if you decided to run away. But with that, you can change stuff like the. You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. Go right to their your companion. Go over to the right to their. See, right now I'm in the inventory. Well, if you go down, you can use the perk active irritate enemies. I actually don't want that, but you could their combat tactic do that when they are in a fight. They hold their position. Do they chase or do they withdraw? The following behavior. They're passively following you. They're not going to attack unless you say so. They're defensive. They'll follow you and they'll defend you. And they're aggressive. They follow you and see an enemy, they'll attack. Guarding behavior, when you set them to guard, like you can, I'll show you that in a second. Passive, they'll just sit there, won't do anything. They'll attack. I'm not sure if they'll run away. Because I know this is defensive, and defensive means they'll basically defend an area, following the below behavior distances. Aggressive means anything that comes in there, they're going after it. This only if they're attacked. They'll probably just hold that position if they're attacked in the passive mode. But the behavior distances at 15, when an enemy is with 15 meters from them, I have him set follow, attack, and chase. He'll only follow me at 15 meters. He'll attack at 15 meters. And he only chase 15 meters. I don't want him running off. Getting into more trouble than I can get him out of. And so with that, you defend here. I can point at an area. He'll stop and he'll stand right there. He won't move until I call him back. Now if I point at him, hit square, then he'll go attack me. Now lock on defend. Ask him to return. I'm actually looking for experience for him, level him up a bit, and then I am going to get another thrall that I have. That's a tier 2 fighter. funny. Sometimes you get to see those, see those demons, hear and see those demons fighting the local fauna, shellbacks, and that shell, S-H-A-L-E, back, not shell. Oh, he gave it to him with that bow. All right. What else do I have? They're easy. They're easy kills, those demons. And as you can see, I don't even harvest them anymore. The effort to harvest them for what you receive isn't worth it. Unfortunately, you know, more peaceful. What is this? Oh, this is somebody. He belonged to somebody. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean somebody was to see that. Like, hey, they were watching. Like, hey, that's my guy. He attacking my dude. He must have a outpost up here somewhere. I know I heard somebody somewhere. Aha. I was actually looking for these guys.
Who's there?
I always wanted to find it kind of tricky watching these companions fight because of
Taste death!
that was close. And with it being that close, I'm not going to push my luck and get my rope out. Because I've been training this guy, and I don't want him to die just yet. You know, you feel like you put a little into him. And that didn't work like the one. He fled into a corner. It was only because I didn't want him killing her. I brought him up too soon when I didn't realize this person was somebody I wanted. a blacksmith. I'm gonna get a blacksmith on the wheel. Then I'll be able to put them in my, what's it called? At my weapons bench, or I can go to the blacksmith's table. Forget what it's called now. We're gonna go get him on the wheel. Night's falling. Sometimes you got to be careful. You don't know if it's beginning nighttime. Or if the sandstorm is coming in. For those of you who are new to the Conan Exiles experience, there is a periodic sandstorm that blows through, and it just darkens the sky coming in from the west, from the northwest. Actually, I think it actually starts somewhere. Off the map over in this area, and it just blows across the map all the way out, across, it covers everything that's sand, pretty much it covers. I've been to the northern sections in previous playthroughs, and it doesn't seem to blow there, which is fine. So it gets, it's an impetus to, hey, get off this beach. I know there's plentiful water, and if you have any historical context, you know people are going to settle near water. So with that being said, this is going to be crowded all of the time. If you were in a crowded server, everybody's going to try and be here. I can imagine that in a server that's PvP, this is a bloody, bloody area in the terms of people picking off newcomers. All right, now I'm trying to concoct other things like healing potions, which are basically aloe extracts. And they're basically for, you drink this little aloe potion, I guess. And you heal. And there's also these wraps. Rough wraps. They are made from plant fibers. You need 10 of them. And I forget how many it makes. It makes a lot. One thing I do appreciate from the game about the sandstorm, though, is they don't do it at night. You would never see that thing come. It'd be right on top of you before you realized it was happening. It shreds. It's a shredding. I guess it's a shredding, suffocating type of sand, because there is a face mask that will allow you to withstand the sandstorm like it was nothing. And those things are crazy. They're like this jackal thing. I don't want to spoil it for anything, but there's a jackal worshipping cult in this game. And I guess at night, some of them actually become were-jackals, or they always were-jackals, and that's when their jackalness becomes in effect. Who knows? I haven't explored much beyond this particular area. What am I carrying? Oh, shoot. I'm carrying a person. I looked up at my encumbrance and realized, what in the world? And I'm running around here, I'm carrying a whole person on me. I need to place in the world. Alright, so you use a maul. So what I will do is give you a maul. ASAP. Never actually show your thrall swimming. All right, what I did was I increased a perk. I guess I should have talked you through it. Authority. I spent about 3 to get to the next tier, and that tier's ability is commanding presence. Your active followers inspired by your battle prowess and have their health restored when you deal damage in combat. The other option was healthy diet. Your active followers gain passive health regeneration and not engaged in combat. And now I was thinking about it, I should have chosen that one, but as long as I keep food on them, I'm pretty certain that they'll heal on their own. Bro, we were standing there just talking. But wow, he had a lot. Where'd he get that? You left your mans over here. Both of them got murked by the crocodile. You ain't see all that. Well, I guess you didn't. You was over there just walking, minding your business. And looked up. We was standing there and there's two dead bodies. You still don't even see the crocodile. I'd have ran at us too. Except it was two of us. We was wearing armor. I'd have left them jokers be. I mean, at what point did he think that was a good idea? It don't sound like a good idea, and I'm saying it out loud to myself. Ooh. Get some of this coal. Did I turn it on? I don't think I turned it on. Pardon me, folks. I had to sneeze. That came out of nowhere, as they usually do. Sometimes I forget you have to actually activate some of these things, like, you know, just hit the button. You can't just say, oh, craft that. Start cooking. Nah, don't work like that. It'd be nice if it did, but it won't certainly be nice if it did. It wouldn't be nice if it did. It'd be kind of silly. I mean, but it is a video game. You can direct this and move it any way you really want it to be. Or focus on any type of thing you want it to focus on, you know. I think they've done enough. You know, I was actually wondering, could you have it be more? What else would you want these characters to do? I'm going to be clearing off that area of land soon. I think it's time to build a pen. I need some animals. I need to start making some other iron tools. The better material the better material your harvesting tools are made from, pickaxe, axe. What's going on here? What's that? Are we glitching? Let's try something else. We look glitchy. Something's going on. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to reload the server. And see if that changes anything. Because that's weird. I was hitting them. I mean, nothing. Not even the rocks. I wasn't paying attention when I was harvesting the plants, if that was still registering. So what we're going to do is we're going to try it again. I actually have a playthrough where it's on a co-op, single player. Yeah, I can play this co-op. I had put it basically in creative mode. If anybody ever played, has ever played what you call it, Minecraft. It's basically a game in creative mode, and just to see what I could build, and play with the building techniques and what have you. There we go. And there's some, interesting things. And, listen, hey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tags into YouTube for different places that I went to when I was like, how to build in a circle. And also what I want to... Oh, shit. Did I hit here? What I want to do is... check and see if that took. It did. What does grit give you again? Armor. I should put it up some more vitality. That's what I should have did. Next level. Vitality. Without a doubt. Increase health. Gives you health regeneration. Passive health regeneration. Well, who wouldn't want that? Right? So we got that one. We got that one. Is there anything over here? Now, I will say in my head, I would think that we were gathering simply because it was giving that effect. Once I was doing the gathering of the grasses and stuff prior to that, and the other, before I restarted, it was actually showing the animation of the grasses disappearing, unlike the iron ore and the stone. The iron ore and the stone would just stay there. I'm going to do is chop this up. Instead of slicing it for its hide, this one you get more flesh from. sometimes the creatures you will give you not savory flesh, but like these strips. Like it looks like it's almost like a roast beef type of it, or a brisket. We're looking delicioso. But honestly, regardless, I think I do need that. So where's my skinning tool? Did I drop it? There it is. Actually do want some hide. What I really wish you could do is, through experience, turn a thrall from tier 1 to tier 4, all the way up to tier 3. At least 3. You know, I wouldn't ask you to take me and turn it into a main thrall. Because at that point, you know, most people would do that. They would just run a particular companion. Because I'm about to build an alchemy table. And at the very least, I think cooks work at alchemy tables. We'll see though. If they don't, you know, I just have an extra cook on deck. And whoever this is on the wheel is done, looks like, so. And I like this chick. She's toughening up. I've always been a little bit reticent about using characters with companions that are two-handed weapons. I'm just always been, that defense of a shield, Yeah, blacksmith's bench. It's obviously this. Yeah, I got an armor I didn't need. Now let's see what I can build. All right, Shemite armor 1. Absolutely nothing. New. He gave me nothing new. I think basically what you can build is basically built on your knowledge and not necessarily who's on the bench. Or it could be the fact that I think I got a 2 on this bench. Actually, I got a 3. I tamed you? That's probably what it is. I got a 3. A tier 3 on the bench, on my armorer's bench. I mean, you're always looking to upgrade who you have at your, tables. 2s for 1s, 1s for empty. 2s for 1s, 3s for 2s. And name thralls for 3s. They're technically the tier 4s. Now, if you really want to know some truth here, you want some truth here, I have no idea how the tiers affect the gameplay and production. I'm still working that out. Now, look, as you can see, it looks like that tier production changes the level of stuff that can be produced by your at your tables. Level and probably quality. Still can't repair it, which is fine. I keep forgetting that's how you activate that. You have to actually go to the pip in the creation side. Well, like different with food. Food, you place the food in, and it's and it hit basically the play button. It looks like. I forget what they call it actually. Always amazes me that they can't make their own twine at the table. It's not like the character's asking you to go pick it. He just said, hey, here's the fibers you need to make twine, make some twine. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know how to do that, boss. No wonder he was out there right for the picking. Alright, I am going to put this away. I'll put that in here. Horns. Horns are actually used in different armors later. Well, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, use it in the heavy armor. It's either in... Use it on some type of armor. Please believe me. I'm holding this. Acting like I'm holding it. I think one of my buttons is sticking. I'm playing on PS5. Anybody interested? You know, want to jump in the server? Initial server 3881. UncleGamer Network, gaming with Unc. All right, so what do I need to get to learn iron pickaxe? Oh, I think I need to learn the riddle of steel. Level 43. Yeah, and that's with steel. That's how you learn steel. Don't want to learn the cutlass. I'm thinking about it, but it costs 5. I don't have horses, a saddle, any of that. So I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to pick that just yet. I might be holding on to a few of these knowledge bases. I might want this dryer though. I'm not quite ready yet to build a sepulcher set. I'm not ready to delve into the religion side of this because I'm not sure I'm going to stay here. Well, pretty sure I'm not going to stay here. And with that being said, I'm not going to stay here. Don't build your... what you call it here, your altar. Now things could have changed, but from what I remember of the game, from my last playthroughs, is that the altar is not something you can pack up and move. Now they've changed it used to be the same way with everything you built. If you built it, in order to build, you either had to build over top of it, which burned resources, you didn't get them back, or you just destroyed it and you still didn't get the resources back, the stone, wood, whatever you used to build it, which you didn't get back. But from what I've seen is when you can either just take the item back, the wall, door, foundation, roof, and store it that way, or you take the and you get or you can just destroy it and you get the resources back, which is, it's a lot better than just not getting the resources back. That's just ridiculous. All right, so who do I have on? I got to cook. For as little as these guys wear. You know, it's amazing how much it costs to make it. Like a dead kettle dancer skirt. Takes 20, well, Zamorian dancers, that takes 15. That's the headdress. So 15 silk for bracelets. What is that like? So what I'm probably going to do is make an iron hatchet. Oh, do I want an iron hatchet? Got the iron spear. So let's take this iron out. Where are we going with this? Now, do I want the hatchet or but to go for the hatchet or what you call it right now? I don't think I'm going to make that decision. I'm going to find and mine more ore. Did you finish? Yeah, I'm going to need to because now that ore that I had planned on using to build that fire cauldron is gone. Let's take a look. Hold on. I might have just enough. Ooh, none in there, none in there, none in there. That's why I'm going to dump it. Just need to see what that costs. 50 and 20. All right. Alright, so we're going to gather some more resources, level up. And again, that area right there, I'm going to be clearing out for an animal pit. It's going to take a bit of work, but absolutely doable. And when I say work, it's probably not going to be so much work. Chopping down the trees. Yeah, still got to gather pelts and whatnots for armor, so I got the Stygian cook, I got a blacksmith. I would really love another higher tiered follower, and they usually I won't say usually, you can find that, spawn sporadically, in different places. But right now I want to get this person more XP. So we're going to take a little bit of a journey. We'll worry about the brawl on the way back. We're definitely going to go get some more iron. Like you regen. Let's get you some more food in your belly. Are they fighting something? They have it. Well, if he wasn't fighting, now she was fighting something. You're gonna be fighting this guy. It was crazy how thought it was crazy you couldn't equip your skilled thralls with anything. I've never been a part of a raid where, and one of my early playthroughs, what's it called, where a bunch of demons come and attack your base. And I had built like right on the beach, not far from where you first entered from when you spawn, from the desert. You know, I didn't know anything. It was like my first playthrough. I don't even have it saved anywhere anymore. But with that said, my thralls that were outside the gates always handled. So you never got inside the gates, so I don't know if they attack your benches or anything like that. I don't even know. They may not. You stay here.
wanted to be here.
You know what? I'll start harvesting those demons again when I have the need for ichor. Their blood is, they call it ichor in this game. It's something harvestable, and it's used in different alchemical. Okay, that was anticlimactic, but fun. I don't want to say anticlimactic, that's a little judgy. They walking around here with stone tools and whatnot. I got it and strung together. Clothes, basically hemp. At least I got a little leather with metal bindings. What's your level looking like? Level 4, you just got the level 4. I'm gonna tell you a quick way, if you can get there, or for later game creatures, especially when you start getting more than 1 to 2 names raw. Quick way to level them up is the apes. They're not that tough to beat, and they come packed like a ton of experience. Why, I have no idea. But they're like packed full of experiential goodness. There's another place I haven't been, the Defari camp. And I keep forgetting that they do have some level 2s up in there. Most of the camps have at least level 2s. They're just, you've got numbers, you know, and numbers mean something. You can't block from every direction. You can't defend every attack. So, you know, numbers absolutely positively mean something. All right, somebody now. I'm surprised that wasn't taken away. Those are where you find horses. And if I was in the... You know what? We're gonna go find a horse. If for no other reason than we're gonna go find a horse. We'll See if we can. See if they still spawning. If I'm not mistaken, not only did they... Now, if I'm talking about the gorillas, and if you can make it there, they're here. If you could get past this big island, get up into that area, and start traveling up in this area, you'll find all these different apes, and they're all in here. And like I said, if you got a decent enough guy, you can fight them off. And there was even a name for all of them. He was fighting salamanders, if I'm not mistaken. That might be another island. Nah, this one. And I think he's gone. He doesn't spawn. So it's obviously what we're not going to do is waste the opportunity to get a salamander. At 4th level, I think she's tough enough to handle I'm about to make a bed. Your bed is your respawn point. And I'm doing that so that in case I go down, I can try and do it in an area that is closer to where I die than back at my base. Because that's a trek at this point. And not only is it a trek at this point, but it's getting dark. Almost even say it's getting dark. I'm in an area. Where this rain is at, huh? I'm not sure if well, what I want to do is see if I don't want to get caught out here in the sandstorm. Oh, that's the worst. Be absolutely caught in a sandstorm. Far. Did I speak it up, or is it getting nighttime? I'll take nighttime. I'll take nighttime. You see, with the stone pickaxe, I might have been getting 6 or 7. There's consistently an 8, 9 turnaround on these. Let's take a look. Let's just be sure. 1 hit. 9. 9. 9. 8. That's 4, 9. So 3 9s and an 8. 4 9s. 4 9s and an 8. See, yeah. So that's 3 9s is 27, plus an 8 is 35. So you're getting at least 35, possibly 36.
Me and me mates are thick as thieves.
R1 him. He's a level 3 fighter. So let's see how much of a beating I can take before I gotta run from him. About to get killed, bitch. What's I'm gonna do? Oh, now you got to go.
You've got no chance, mate.
Oh shit! Now I forgot to put the bed down, didn't I? I forgot to put the bed. All that talking about, oh, I'm going to do this and put the bed down, and forgot. Got eager. So, oh, I can take him. Saw tier 3. Got all excited. It hit me with something that made me bleed because I was like, oh, I'm good. I'll just run. Nope. Can't just run from this guy. And my tier 2s get killed. Like, it's like my tier 2s. Soon as, it bothers me how almost paper-like your thralls are. Dude, she was like tissue paper compared to him. Now, granted, he's way more of a threat than these guys just running around. Like I said, he had a metal weapon. But Jesus Christ, I expected a little bit more out of my thrall than that. Especially after I planted you. You should have stayed there. I was pissed she didn't stay there. That bot, and there's, ain't no resaving. Oh, I'm gonna load from the last save. Nope, she's dead. And not only is she dead, I gave her an iron weapon. That bothers me a bit. Ain't much I can do about it. You gotta live with the outcome. But they're so much tougher before you fight them. When you fight them, like wait till I break a name thrall. And if you never played it, they seem, no matter how big you've made your character in character creation, how tall they are, massive they are, muscular they are, the thralls are about 1.5 feet, 2 feet taller than you. The name thralls when you fight them. Like there's one up there right now. Is that kind of nighttime or is it becoming storm time? I'm gonna just run up on her, butt naked, so you can see how much bigger she is than me.
Die!
Now I'm fucking bleeding. See how much bigger, how much damage he did real quick? It wasn't even close. Now, once you put them on the wheel and they come off, they shrink. Literally have shrunk to your size or smaller. I remember the very first time I ever broke a brawl. A named brawl. I was so excited. By that time, I had gotten to the point where I had, was it a steel truncheon or an iron truncheon? One of those. Where it was, because you see that at level 3, with the regular truncheon, it was barely affecting him. Like he was shaking that off, like whatever. Like that's all you got? He was shaking that truncheon off. Ooh. Imagine if they swam after you. I always thought they should. And that in fact, but they're so dangerous on land. Especially if you're unarmored, unadorned, and early in the game. They're so dangerous that letting them swim after you, that's the only way to escape most things is in the water. That would be your first instinct. When you run in the water, it's not going to chase me. Demons, shellbacks. Once you get in this swimmable water, they give up the chase. Because they're not going in the water, regardless. They don't ever plan on going, you know. Imagine if the crocodiles went in the water. Like, all the way out here, it's still chasing you. And you're running, you know, and you start swimming faster, and you're running out of stamina, and it's not. And don't get it twisted. I'm always bothered when I lose a thrall. If for no other video game reason than either you put a lot of time into breaking him, finding him, capturing him, dragging him back to your base, putting them on the wheel, outfitting them, arming them. And then they go out, get to level 4. It's like, and I've never gotten one past level 4 so far in this playthrough, in this public server. It's like once they get to level 4, they start throwing more things at you that can kill your thralls. You'll start seeing more demon animals, demonic versions of animals. And the demonic versions of animals are the ones that have the glowing eyes, and they usually have a skull in their life bar. All them crocodiles. And there's a place I'm trying to find. There's a cave in this game where you can find sulfur. I'm trying to find it because I need sulfur. In order to make steel, you need iron and you need sulfur and tar to make steel fire. Then you add that in the forge along with you add that to the forge along with sweetheart. What happened? Ah, it's that daggone lizard. I'm like, why? What made me so heavy? It's daggone lizard. Oh, I'm healing up right in front of you, bud. Hope you know what that means. Yeah, in case you don't. And then really, in case you don't, I'm bringing out the Falcata. 30 damage. What does this do? Broadsword. 14. Man, it more than doubles that damage.
Me and me mates are thick as thieves. Watch your flanks.
What you want to do is not get hit by it. Don't even want to try and block these body attacks. You want to try and let him do that. Wear himself out, and then block.
Watch your flanks.
Just in case he lands a lucky blow like that.
You'll dance for me now or swing for me later.
See how tough he is? I might get him, but he's going to be a tough fight.
You've got no chance, mate.
Because he's, for some reason... You want to keep him chasing you. But you don't want to let him land those debilitating bleeding attacks.
Pokey pokey, mate.
There it is. He's down. Now, since you killed my chick, I'm gonna get you back to the camp. You don't want to do this over water. I've lost so many thralls. Oh yeah, we get back and then rope breaks in the water. Heal up. Make sure ain't no graders, no crocs coming. I should have untied him. The length of time, as long as you got him tied up, it's even if you're not moving, you're dragging him. The timer is. Yeah, like, see, that has a skull above it. I knew it did. I could look at it and tell. Whoa. Whoa, that was crazy. One thing I do like is the landmarks are pretty consistent in this game, and you know, with the river being the way it is, but it winds just a tad to, you know, like I need to be going east, but I'm actually going southeast, right? Oh no no, oh no 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 no, oh no 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 no, no 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 no, I did it, I lost him in the water. All of that, and I lost him in the water. I lost him in the water, didn't I? I ought to be kicked in the freaking head. Oh, there he is. There he is. I was about to be hotter than fish grease if I lost him in the water. There's the see, and there's the trade-off. Luckily, I played around with I'm kind of honing my instincts to play around. Only play around with it when you're on dry land. And it's not the game's fault, but I have what's called sometimes game confusion. You're playing a lot of different games, especially in games of the same ilk. Like this is a survival, adventure survival, where you're adventuring, you're fighting, you're enemies, and da 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 da. But you also have to build a settlement and survive this harsh world. Well, I'm playing several games like that, and the control schemes are always different. And not only do you have different control schemes, there are some control schemes that have been altered. Like this one had a different control scheme when I first started playing it. Not vastly different, but different enough. The hammer that you used to build, that wasn't in the game. Maybe it was and I didn't use it, but there was another way you built. You just went to the item and blah, blah, blah would be in like in your inventory, like when you're building, like you go to build a rope or a torch. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right on this little island. So that if there is any rope accidents, we're on land, we're gonna swim for it. We can make it. We got plenty of rope. Like I said, sometimes I've done it, release the rope, just going to look and see how much durability I had left, and then inadvertently cook the rope. There was a time when I had a controller that had a serious drift issue. Probably from playing certain games that required repetitive button mashes in direction like this. I'm constantly moving in the up direction, right? So what do you think is happening to the controller? You know, that there's a plate inside that these bump into and then hit a relay to tell you which direction you go. And it's pressure sensitive to a degree. But when you're mashing it all the way to the north, south, east, or west of the control scheme, guarantee. Absolutely guarantee. You're going to, that piece of metal is going to deform over time. So let's get this. Let's get this ore in the furnace. Get the furnace started. Get this meat on the grill. Get the grill started. Now my high boy in exile didn't take him too far afield, but, you know, so he's still got didn't I just train a cook? Oh, there it is. That was crazy. Couldn't find it for a second. Because what I'm going to do is store it in this camp. Yeah, that's a cook one, that's a cook two. What I'll do is store her in the campfire until I build the cauldron. Now, what does the cauldron take? Get rid of this armor. Ah, the search for twine. You always think you got enough grass. You're like, yeah, I picked enough. And then you realize, I'm out of twine. You never pick you know, because this is one of the first things you start out harvesting is plant fiber and sticks and stones, right? Stuff you just pick up off the ground, readily available. So sometimes, you know, you kind of later in the game, you kind of forget, hey, maybe I want to pick some of them up. And it's so plentiful, and it's so much, and it's around you so much that you absolutely take it for granted. I know I do. And then you forget just how much stuff is dependent on the twine itself, on the plant fibers. You know, plant fibers build at least one thing that it only takes that to build, and that's the wraps. Wait a second, I never checked to see. What was it again? Twine. And this is probably a mission I should have brought one of my lower tier thralls just in case, and just sent them after, you know. I'm just gathering grass. Then again, I probably have enough. So I'm going to be headed right back, especially since it's getting nighttime. Those guys are out. Those daggone jackals. I wonder how much effect light plays into their appearance. Okay, so now I have it. So what I'm going to do is sit it in the center, or try to, is get it as close to the center of this room as I can. Then I am going to place this thrall here. Doesn't really change anything, right? It can be paired at that station. And then take the tier 2 thrall and place them and they can. So, alchemist base. You need silver dust, gold dust, and ichor, right? Dragon powder, demon blood, brimstone, crystal, and steel fire. Then there's steel fire, the tar, and brimstone. So there's brimstone, resin, and plant fiber. That's how you get hardened stone or hardened brick. So I have none of that right now. I got tar. I've got tar. So what I'll do is I'll go take all the tar off of, and that's created as a byproduct of the making leather. So I'll take the tar. Take the tar. Take it back inside. I'll put it in the, I want to put some things away first. I'm going to put this stone away. A couple of bits of around stone. Put this iron back in here just for safekeeping. I've got a bee I need to store. Because you will get beehives. And beehives will need a queen bee and worker bees. Need a queen bee. And I'm pretty sure I got 17 queen bees. And to be perfectly honest, and 19 worker bees. And to be perfectly honest, 22. I'll never use all those bees. Never. That would be, yeah, that's not even going to be doable. All right, so we put the tar in. Yeah, bro, you gotta replace her. It's funny, sometimes there's a name thrall right over there. I'm hungry. And not my character, me. I need to eat. So, I am going to be signing off. I have to take a break and make myself a meal. Don't know what that's going to be. But make something to eat, and I will be back with you good folks, at a later time. So where do I want to put this crystal? You know what? Put it in here. So where I want to put this crystal, make the glass out of it, what I'm doing. After all the steel's done. Ooh, I can make 77 steel out of that. So thank you for watching, everybody. I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Please hit the subscribe and like button and that little bell button. Hit for notifications whenever I'm online and we've got new content. This is UncleGamer signing off for the UncleGamer Network. Nieces and nephews, have a good day.